woods today. Hopefully you can hear me okay. Hopefully I have audio. The solid green light's on my microphone here. And I say that because the other day I recorded 2 whole videos and the microphone actually wasn't linked up. So there was no audio. I had to reshoot one and I just scrapped the other one. So here we are. And give y'all a little background, a little update or whatever. Kind of running on fumes today. It's Thursday. Been a busy week already, and just going to be a busy life. It's pretty much a fact of life now. Just like that song from a few years ago, "Life in the Fast Lane." That's where we're at right now. I don't see it slowing down anytime soon. So make the best of it. Anyway, so we got that dairy goat now, which is pretty cool. I like the goat milk and everything. I would like to get, at least one more. That way we'd be able to have milk all the time. When we breed one, we'll have the other one to milk, and so on and so forth. Also, I want to check into like selling some of our stuff here. I'm not sure what all kind of regulations and things like that it is to deal with. Because it would be nice to be able to make a few dollars off of the farm, and at least be able to sell some of our excess, because a lot of times we produce more than we consume so far, so that is a good thing. But right now we're hand milking, just having that one goat and everything. But it will definitely cramp your hands up through here like crazy. It would be nice to have a machine. I see they have some on Amazon. Don't know how good they are, anything like that. So if any of y'all have any experience with it and can give me a recommendation of a fairly cheap one. I mean, I can't afford a $2,000 or $3,000 milker for 1 to 2 goats, you know what I mean? But just something that'll get the job done would be, pretty handy. So there's that. Let's see. Forgot what we had going on Monday night. But anyway, Tuesday night we had the girls' softball practice, and of course, work on top of that. It's a never-ending thing. I actually thought I was going to be off today because we got 1.5 inches of rain last night, and usually we get that much rain. It's too wet to work, but boss man had other ideas today, so here we are. And like I said at the beginning of the video, y'all might be tired of hearing "like I said" by now, but I guess that's just how I talk. But we had church last night. We usually have church Sunday mornings and Wednesday night. We don't have Sunday evening. But had church last night. I ran to Tractor Supply, got some grass seed and a couple things like that I needed. So when I got home, and we got the kids, we had to give them a bath and get them all straight and ready for bed and stuff. So then I went out and sowed the grass seed there. If y'all been keeping up with us, the new lot that I fenced in for the goats, where we had to garden that before. I went ahead and put some pasture seed on it. I got is an overseed mix, but it'll still work, I believe. I don't see why it wouldn't. But it's a pasture mix. Got a lot of good nutrient stuff in it. Things like orchard grass, and I think it's got 2 different kinds of clover and stuff like that in it. Trying to add some diversity in versus just all fescue, which some of our pasture and stuff has some clover in it, but 90% of our grass is fescue. Works alright, but it's not, you know, the most nutritious in the world. It's good to have that diversity. So I put that down, scattered some hay on top of it. Finished in a second smaller lot that y'all ain't seen yet. And I have it where I can add a gate into it, or a pallet gate. They work pretty good to be able to let the goats in it. And also I built it to where I can let our Holstein baby in it, Belle. So I finished that last night and let her in there to give her a little bit more room. And you know, that was a garden spot too, so I seeded it. And I'm going to take them out this evening. But the reason I wanted to do it yesterday is because we had been getting rain, and also it rained all night last night, so I wanted to get that jump start on it. And I got the animals in there so they can kind of trample that seed down in there for me. Let them do a little work. So I'm going to take them out this evening, you know, block them off and everything. That way I can give it a few weeks or a month or something to take a hold and get established and everything, and that'll help out. You never can have too much pasture when you got animals like this, that's for sure. So we got that out of the way. I'm starting to think about politics more, especially on a local level. As y'all know, last weekend we played that revival that the congressman was at, and it's kind of got me thinking. I've been thinking for a little while, but nothing too awful serious. But if y'all know Zombie Farmer, I've been following him for a long time, and he follows me and everything. And you know, he's really the only prepper I know of that is talking about actually being involved in politics. And we all know that the system is corrupt, especially on the higher ends. You know, from the Senate, Congress on up, totally compromised, all backdoor deals and stuff like that. So I signed up to be a delegate thing. I'm still not entirely sure what all this stuff is, what it means and everything, but basically they said that signing up to be a delegate there, I can vote and help choose which Republican the congressman there gets to run in the big election that gets the nomination. So that's pretty cool. And I'm signing up to, I don't know what you call it, but it's some kind of council thing or whatever, to be able to help choose who runs for the school board and gets the nomination and things like that. which is a very important issue. It's something that I feel like that I need to be doing for my kids. As you know, we have 3 kids, and right now 2 of the 3 of them is in school. So what happens at the school is very concerning to me. And we just went red this year, as you know, as far as the governor and things like that. We've been Democrat for a long time, and we sure do have some stupid policies out of that. So I want to do my part to help bring change, to try to help reset things like it ought to be. And again, I know it's corrupt. You can only do so much. You got, you know, buddies and backdoor deals and everything like that. Also, a lot of people say that, you know, the politics don't matter. You can't change anything. The only thing is going to change is a bullet box. But I believe that's true to a degree, unfortunately. But we can at least try. And like I said, if and when it comes to that, at least I'll be able to say that I tried to do everything that I could to avoid it and to, you know, yeah, help avoid it, basically. So, I have no clue where to actually start, what would be a bottom level or anything like that. Perhaps it's school board or something like that, but I've been thinking about getting into politics, running for office maybe, and, you know, stuff like that. And like I said, trying to expect as much change as possible. And again, whether it would do any good or not, I don't know. But I would have to learn some things, all the legalese and, you know, what's what and all that. But I believe at the end of the day that I would have a pretty good shot at it, because nobody likes politicians. That's no secret. Most of us regular working people can't identify or relate to them very well. As y'all know, in my job here, logging and working on the farm, I ain't wearing no suit and tie. Every politician you see wears a nice suit and a tie and, you know, fancy clothes, and a whole lot of them ain't never done what most of us would call a real day's work in the life. You know, a saying we got around here is for different people and all is, you know, a good day's work will kill them. A whole lot of folks ain't used to that. But, like I said, nothing definite, nothing concrete, just something I'm kicking around. Like I said, with the way things are going, I like to be able to say that I did all I could to help change my community. I doubt that I would be able to, which really I wouldn't want to go in the high ups and all that kind of stuff anyway, just local stuff. But anyway, hopefully everybody is staying prepared, doing as much as they can to get prepared. Like I said, with the goats, you know, dairy and milk was a hole in our preps, and it went for a time around here that it was hard to find milk. So we wanted to take care of that. There's a whole lot more things that we want to do, need to do. But again, time and money being what it is, it's just hard to do everything. But that's by design, I believe. One guy was saying that the feed and stuff is getting so high where last year, well, not last, I guess it's 2 years ago now. Time flies when you're in a pandemic. But the feed has gone up so much because so many people are trying to homestead and be more self-reliant and get some animals to take care of them and stuff like that. Because, like I said, 2020 showed us how fragile the whole system is. And a lot of people are trying to take those steps and get more, you know, self-reliant and be able to provide some things for themselves. And they're trying to just run the cost up so much that, you know, folks can't afford to do that. Because as we all know, they want everybody to be dependent on them. They have a God complex. They want to play God. They want everybody totally dependent on them for everything. You don't need to think for yourself. You don't need to provide for yourself. You don't need to protect yourself. You can let the mighty government do that. But so anyway, I just figure I'd try to put a video out, kind of let y'all know some things going on and kind of some things I'm thinking about. Like I said, I was planning on being home today and maybe rest a little bit and put her to a better video, at least not all this background noise and, you know, beating around in the cutter and all that. But anyway, it is what it is. So again, hopefully y'all are doing the things. We're supposed to have brawl practice again tonight, but I'm thinking it'll get canceled since we got all that rain and it's still raining off and on, but we'll see. All right. Other than that, stay prayed up, prepped up, and strapped up. See ya.